There's something about being so far from everything that even your thoughts starts to echo. The house was quiet, always quiet. Too far from town for noise to matter. 4 hours by foot, 2 with a bike. No buses, no neighbors, except for one. The kind you never knock on. The kind you hope never knocks on you. It wasn't my house. It was my sister's. She let me stay there. No rent. No questions. Because I didn't have anywhere else to go. No job. No income. Just depression that ate every good thing before he even had the chance to grow. Most days I barely got out of bed. Some days I just didn't. But that day, I drank. There was a case of beer in the fridge. I thought it was just ours. Didn't know the neighbor had pitched in too. I didn't know that he'd come looking for it. I drank it all. 12 long cans. No music. No lights. Just silence. And the burning need to feel something heavier than the nothing inside of me. I remember the buzzing in my ears. The weight behind my eyes. You know, that kind of drunk that doesn't make you forget. Just makes you too slow to care. Then the call came. I think it was my sister's boyfriend. Asking if there was any beer left. I said yes. I don't even remember why. Wasn't trying to lie. Not really. Just didn't want to deal with more disappointment. Didn't want to feel like a failure again. But that one word, yes, that's when the night shifted. Knock, knock, knock. I wasn't expecting anyone. Nobody came out here this late. Not unless they had a reason. He had a reason. The neighbor. He wasn't normal. You know, those people who talk like they're always one step away from snapping. Like they're pretending to be human. But the mask is too thin. That was him. He stared like a statue. Never blinked. Never smiled. Walked around like the ground owed him something. And he had a dog. God, that dog. You've never seen a creature like it. Not a pet. Not even a guard dog. It was wrong. Like something that had been trying to hurt. Big, heavy, silent. Not barking, not whining. Just watching, waiting. I opened the door halfway. Just enough to hear him. He asked for his share of the beer. His voice was calm, flat, not angry. Not yet. I told him there wasn't any left. And the moment I said that, I felt the air change. He leaned forward. You sure about that? I nodded. Swallowed hard. He tilted his head like he was studying a bug, then took a step back and shouted, "Open the door! Come out and face the consequences! I swear to God I'll let the dog loose!" I slammed the door shut, locked it, bolted it, and I ran. Turned off the lights, closed the blinds. I hid behind the couch, barely even breathing. I could hear him moving around the house, pacing. The dog's claws scraping the pavement like it was sharpening itself. I called my sister. I told her I was scared. Told her he was circling, screaming, and I thought he'd break in. She said, just chill. Just chill. I sat there for hours, frozen, heart hammering. Every so often I'd hear his boots outside, then silence. Then the breath of the dog as the glass, heavy, wet, rhythmic. Like he knew exactly where I was. Like he wanted me to move. At one point, I swear he tapped the window and whispered my name. She was going to make me regret everything. Said that I owed him. Said he'd been watching for weeks. I didn't even know what he meant. But in that moment, I believed it. It felt like the walls were shrinking. The house breathing. I felt the alcohol leaving my body. And with it, the numbness. Now it was just raw terror. Then, silence. No footsteps. No breath. No whispers. I waited 10 more minutes. Then bolted. I didn't even lock the door behind me. Just grabbed my bike and I rolled. 2 hours, non-stop, into town. Through the dark, down roads I barely recognized. No music, no traffic. Just the sound of tires of gravel and the fading echo of that dog behind me. I collapsed near a bus stop. Cried so hard I threw up. Texted my sister, told her everything. A few weeks later, she told me to get out. Said she didn't want me around anymore. Said I should have gone through with it. I never went back to that house. I still dream about it sometimes. About the pacing outside. The dog. Screaming. Sometimes I wake up and I swear I can hear breathing outside my window. Not the wind, not imagination, just breath. If I've opened that door, they wouldn't have found a body. They would have found pieces. And I still don't know if I got out in time, or if I left something behind. Something that's still waiting.